blower is not a medical equipment, and the manufacturer and speaker provides no medical advice. Users understand that the device is not intended to be used as a medical device or for diagnostic purposes on which reliance should be placed. Its use is not intended to be relied upon in lieu of medical treatment or advice by a trained medical care practitioner. Users understand that they use the iTeracare blower at their own risk. Always consult your doctor or other healthcare professional with any questions regarding any medical condition or for specific guidance regarding the optimal use of the iTeracare blower, nutrition, or physical activity. Thank you for your understanding and responsibility.
Welcome to Prife International's Thursday night presentation for United States, Canada, and the Western side. My name is Nathan, and this is where you can achieve the prime of your life. I'm so excited to be here again. Some of you are in the grocery store. All right, that's Marcus. Hi, enjoy your shopping, man. Enjoy that. And so I'm so glad that you're here. I'll be talking about the iTeracare. This is hailed as the most powerful terahertz frequency therapy device today. If you're a first timer, thank you for being here. And, we have three devices here. We've got the Pro, we've got the Classic. I call this the Red Hot Chili Pepper. This is our entry level, and it's just amazing how it has empowered lives and changed lives. Of course, the Premium Plus, it has a lot of features. This is our latest one, and we call this revolutionary product. Yes, revolutionary in the sense that it can enhance your health. And, the idea before was you pop pills. Today, can it be done without pills? Absolutely. We go back to nature. We go back to frequency and energy. And second part, I'll be sharing the ultimate human health. So it's not just about discomfort-free. It's also about living your life like with vibrance. How can you be a superhuman again? What are the elements you need to achieve the health that you've been wanting? Disclaimer, this presentation does not say we cure, and I don't say that our devices cure. It gives you benefits, but there's no such thing as doctor-related, healthcare professional-related, medical-related. This is not under the FDA. So I'm very clear about that. I am a researcher, a speaker. So if you need anything about your health and you go through the path of the medical, consult your doctor. But if you understand that your body is a healer itself, that it heals itself, then go to that path and feed the body what it needs, the energy, the emotions, the nutrition, the mindset, and all of that stuff. Your body will heal itself. All right. So before I go to the next slide, I want to know where my participants are from. Go to the meeting chat and let me know where you're from, which state. All right. Somebody, Matsu, says we've got a disco version of Prife. Yes. Blaze. Okay. Good morning, MPF and Leah Switzer from West Atlanta, Georgia. Matsu Blessel from Japan. Thank you. We've got Beth Simmons from Boston, Massachusetts. Lovelyn from Los Angeles. Lorelei from Butuan. And we've got 50 plus of here. It's great. This is every Thursday night or Friday morning, Philippine time. And in the Philippines, it's sunny. The temperature right now is around like 30 or 28, 26 something in my place. All right, let's go to the meeting chat. We've got Magdalene from San Jose del Monte, Philippines. Charity from Cebu, Philippines. Thank you for being here. Tess Trinidad from California, and more coming. And so let me start with my first slide. Tom. Hi, Tom. I'm so happy every time I see you, Okay, so this first slide here, this is very important. This is my introduction. So Donna Eden, you can Google this lady, and she's amazing. She said that energy is the body's best medicine, especially today. Why? It's practical, it is safe, it's affordable, and it can help you stay healthy and thrive in this fast-paced world. Absolutely. Everything is fast today. The AI is going to revolutionize the world. The music that I was playing, that was AI who made it. I just put the lyrics and AI created the music. Can you imagine everything in the future will then be very easy? There's a lot of jobs that will be out. Jobs will be out. Jobs will be curtailed. People will have a different now perspective of how to make money. Money will be made fast. Also, people who has these jobs like designs and stuff soon will be gone. Right? That is the fact. So, product testimonials. Let's talk about the users, and we've got tons of testimonials all over the world. I always say we have thousands of testimonies, 500. Now it's almost like 600 or more doctors all over the world using and endorsing this device. So again, this is not a gimmick. It's not Photoshop, but I hope this will bless you. This will inspire you. This is what iTerra has been doing to thousands of lives all over the world. I'm showing you 9 of them, and I hope this will inspire. This is from Cebu City. She had a problem, CVD, and she was bedridden for 3 months. And this patient has been showing very less progress, and they've done stuff, whatever they were doing. And so my brother went there and started doing the iTerra, right? So this is after 3 months. And after the 8th day, they were just amazed. She started kicking in the air with her 2 legs, and you can see significant results. After 53 days, she's able to walk, and this is her latest photo. Okay, I forgot again to ask her latest photo, like 2024. But look at her. She gained weight. Her hair is dark now, and she's happier. She has more energy. This is what the device has done to her life. Second one, this is a very dramatic story of Mr. Paulo Andrade. Paulo had his jab, all right? So 28 years old, can you imagine? And he had abnormal dilation and disruption in the blood supply to the brain. The medical term is aneurysm, right? So December 9th, he was in a vegetable state with all those, those apparatus there to revive him. So with much prayer, a friend was invited. This is a friend of mine. Went there and started doing the therapy. Nothing happened. But on the 5th day of doing it every single day, 30 minutes, like an hour and a half every single day, guess what happens? After 5 days, he was able to stand and walk by himself without any help. After 10 days, he was discharged from the hospital. And this is his latest photo. This is him. Look at that. He's like almost back to normal, right? But he was cut open here to remove the blood clots. So this is Paulo. I'm very happy to learn to know that this guy is almost back to his normal life. Severe discomfort on leg and back for 4 years. This lady had extreme discomfort while she's walking and performing everyday tasks. Look at her. Even doing small stuff is such a toll for her. And this has been going on for 4 years. And she told us she took a lot of supplements. She did what she knows she needs to do for her to recover, but for no result. It was very disappointing. A friend went there. She was very skeptical that night. She said, come on, I did so many stuff. Nothing happens. What will this do? So they said, this is different. Why don't you try it? A blower can do something to my body. And so her friend said, give it a try. So she did. She did it for 30, 45 minutes that night. The following day, she had a shock of her life. You know why? When the body is accustomed to pain, the discomfort, it keeps looking for that, right? And when it's gone, it's like you're totally brand new person. It's like born again the next day. She was looking for that discomfort, and it wasn't there. It wasn't there. And she said, oh my gosh, for the very first time for 4 years, she started walking without discomfort. I was there. This is a video after 10 days, and she is a very excited, very committed distributor of the iTerra and sharing this marvelous device to her friends all over the world. We've got temporary weakness or paralysis on facial muscles. This is very common. The medical term is what do you call this? Facial Bell's palsy. All right, I don't want to miss that. Bell's palsy, there's a lot of people having this. Now, there's a lot of reasons why. This is one of our new or original, what do you call this, first testimonies here in iTerracare. And we've seen a lot of this. A lot of this are Chinese. And you can see after 8 days, oh my, those twitching almost gone, like 90%. Eye bags, almost gone, 80, 90% after using the iTerracare. We've got stiffness and restricted movement in the shoulder joint. This is after 15 minutes. And I've seen a lot of this, like actual result. After 15 minutes, they're able to move their hands, lift their arms. 15, 30 minutes. It's like you're going to say, like, it's a miracle. That's why people call this device a miracle one. Mike has experienced that. This is in the form of a video. He was smiling. He couldn't believe. This is just after 15 minutes. This guy is able to lift their hands without struggle. And this discomfort was lowered after using the iTerracare. We've got thyroid gland. You can see this. There's a lot of ladies having this problem. We call this goiter in medical term. Now, this lady has a huge one here. After 10 therapies, there is a huge reduction in the size of the thyroid irregularities. This is because of the therapy of the iTerracare. We've got eye discomfort. You can see that this is after 2-3 months. After 1 week, you can see those extra protein remove eye redness, removed. This is the power of the terahertz frequency. And ladies, I know you love beautification. I think most ladies, and if not everybody, wants to be more beautiful, right? You use your favorite skincare products and you use a blower on your skin. You will notice the effect of your skin product is faster on your skin. You will see faster results and you will see your skin firmed. Wrinkles reduced. We've seen a lot of this. This is Jen Amber. You can see this is from her YouTube video. She made a review of the iTerracare and she was blown away. That is amazing. We've got hair drying. Now, a lot of ladies are also using a lot of that hair dryers, and this is the bad news. You're using your hair dryers. Some of them are very expensive. It can cost around $700, $900, $1,000 US. The Dyson stuff. It's very expensive, but this is the thing. It emits a very high level of EMF radiation, which literally you're like putting your head inside a microwave. That is affecting your brain cells, your neurons. So don't use those typical hair dryers. Instead, use the iTerracare as the blower for your hair. This will be your daily drying routine because it emits zero radiation. Not just that, we've seen a lot of people, their white hair turn dark. Again, original black after using the iTerracare for a few months. This is the power of the terahertz frequency. Women's health, this lady had severe immune disorder. After 21 days, 30% of the lump reduced, 90% of the discomfort relieved. This lady has a lump beneath her left breast. This was in 2022 of January, and after 2 weeks of using the device, that lump was almost gone. That's the power of frequency again. Last one here. This is a condition we call this accumulation of fluid in the abdominal organs. The medical term is ascites. This is life-threatening. In fact, the doctor told this lady, you're not going to make it in a few weeks. Of course, they were afraid. She was crying. She's not pregnant. Okay. And so a friend went to her place and said, okay, you try this blower. They said they don't have money. Just try it. So they tried it. After a few weeks, they were able to buy it according to them. But for no reason, nothing happens. Of course, it extended her life. And so a friend said, keep using it. Keep declaring, keep praying, let your faith rise up. They keep using it. After 7 weeks, something amazing happened. The belly button opened and those fluids started leaking out. And this was like going on for like 2-3 days until it totally dried out. And after 3 months, she was almost back. Now she has a job. I'm so happy for her. She's working and she's almost like back to normal. She's like a normal mother taking care of her family. This is the power of energy frequency, ladies and gentlemen. And so harsh reality. Why do we have all these problems? It's like, it's unbelievable in our times. most people die due to sickness and disease. That's been the norm. This is the cycle of life today. You can hear everybody's dying, like somebody died because of stroke, heart disease, and cancer shoot up 300%. In case you don't know, this is after the COVID pandemic, as they call it. Shoot up 300%. It's unbelievable. Why is that so? In thousands of years ago, there was it's uncommon for somebody to get disease. It's uncommon. You haven't heard anybody die because of cancer. And diabetes today, it's so common. World Health Organization said that the number one cause of death is CVD. That is heart disease and stroke. 38 to 40 people die every single minute all over the world because of heart disease. Second cause of death is cancer. Cancer, again, shoot up 300%. Even for young people and children, it's unbelievable. Why do they have cancer? All right, not to mention we've got deadly infectious disease, and we thought this is just nature, but some of this deadly infectious disease are actually laboratory made. So we are bombarded with all of this. We have to protect ourselves. The eastern side said blockage is one of the key factors of sickness. So if you have pain, you have discomfort. For the eastern side, traditional Chinese medicine said, hey, you have a problem called blockage. Blockage means the flow of blood is constricted. The flow of energy is constricted. So if you have back pain, hey, that's blockage. The flow of energy there is less. There is a low energy in that area. Whatever the pain is, whatever that is, there is a low flow of blood and key or energy. It's like the hose. When you bend it, the flow of water doesn't go to the other side. And that's where the problem is. So we call that inflammation. So humanity is searching for the ultimate health hack. The question is there a hack? Can we reverse aging? Can we reverse? Can we go back to healing again? Can we recover? Can we be vibrant and healthy? Yes, and absolutely yes. Everything is provided by nature, by God, so we can heal ourselves. Before knowing that, understand that the body is a healing system. This is the first thing you need to understand before you ask the question, what is the hack? Because the hack is inside the body. Our body is the best doctor. Would you agree with me? Right? If you agree with me, say yes. The best doctor is the body, is not the pills, is not the gadgets, it's not technology, it's not the stem cell that you take. It is the body. If you feed what the body needs, the body will heal itself, because there is a force. Hippocrates said that. There is a natural healing force within each one of us, and this is the greatest force in getting well. Would you agree? Of course. That force needs to be optimized, revived, recharged, so the force will start healing its own body where it stays. And when you talk about forces, when you talk about energy, we talk about frequency, let's understand the basis of all of this. The foundation is everything is energy. Yes, energy is the building block of matter. Before we understand everything that we touch, hear, see, and feel, the very source, the substance of that is energy. The human body, in its very core, is an energy field. We are energy beings. Your cells down to the tiniest unit of matter called atoms, right? And atoms are made of what? Waves and particles, electrons, neutrons, protons. These are not matter. These are not stuff. These are non-stuff. These are frequency. So if everything is made of energy and everything is frequency, in other words, everything is vibrating. Everything has certain vibration, and we call that frequencies. We got levels of energy. So if there is vibration, there is also information, right? So like thinking, when you think, that is frequency. When you think bad thoughts, you attract bad experiences. You stimulate bad emotions. When you feel bad, when you are in the state of bad state, you attract bad experiences. That is the law. That is the law of attraction. All right. When you are happy, joyful, grateful, you will attract good things because everything vibrates. And that is called magnetism. Magnetism is not just gravity. Magnetism is also frequency that you generate. So if you want to magnetize blessing, you got to be in the state of joy, happiness, and gratefulness. And that's where blessings comes. You know that. So everything's vibrating. This is what Nikola Tesla said. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, you got to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. You got to think that way. In other words, you don't just think stuff. You don't just think about the external stuff. You got to go beyond what's happening. Why is that person feeling that way? Why am I attracting this? Why am I feeling this? Why my body is in this state? Why? Because the energy is low, the frequency is low, the vibration is low. You got to step up. You got to increase the vibration. And guess what happens? Everything changes. When you look at things this way, it will change your life. Albert Einstein said this 80 years ago. You know what's the future? The future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. That is the future. It's not pills. People are waiting for a magic pill. It's never pills, ladies and gentlemen. It's never. It's frequency. When we understand that everything is frequency and we can be made whole through frequency, then we embrace the future. The future is here. We've got different types of energy healing techniques and modalities. We've got pranic healing, Reiki, Theta, all of this. And people say, oh my gosh, why do you have this? This seems to be out of my religion. No, if you open your mind, this is the future. We've got different devices. People can lie down on the mats, and there is frequency and vibration, and it will start realigning the cells. In fact, it's known today that sound healing is a very powerful method to heal the body. You know, they use sounds, hertz, and it starts healing the body and aligning the cells, recharging the cells. The future is here. It's just that people are not yet accustomed. They are not yet open to the idea. And so they would say, this is voodoo, this is bad, this is witchcraft. No, this is the future. And so we have some exhibits here. This is NASA in 2003, Thomas J. Goodwin. The backstory is they want a technology that can help their astronauts when they're in space. How can they recover? Because once they're in space, without magnetism, without the atmosphere of the Earth, the body deteriorates fast. That's a fact, right? And so they created what we call PEMF, pulse electromagnetic field. So astronauts, they bring this in space, they use this, and guess what? It increases cellular growth. It seems that even though they're in space, it seems they are connected to Mother Earth. That's called PEMF. It helps the cells heal, regenerate, recover, and repair. This is such an amazing technology. And this is available here in Prife. It's from NASA. NASA made it. It's available in Prife in one of our devices, and I will show you this later on. Okay, next one. Exhibit number 2. This is just listen to this. This is very powerful. This is Dr. Anthony Holland. All right. They have discovered that cancer cells are vulnerable and they can be shattered when they're exposed to certain frequency range. And they call this the 11th harmonics. Wow. Yep. Certain frequencies, when you tune it, remember, it's like tuning a radio. When you tune the frequency and match the frequency of the cancer, it effectively stops the growth of cancer. And this is already available. But this is the thing. It's not in the mainstream. You might be asking me, Nathan, how come we don't know this? It's not in the medical, it's not in the mainstream, and it's not available. That's the thing. Anyone or any technology that has a solution to the big C, we call it the cancer industry, it is suppressed because the big C industry is a money-making monster. And they don't want you to give a solution to disrupt their money-making industry. And so this is not advertised. This is not available in the mainstream, but this is available. This is the power of frequency. Third one, we have what we call the terahertz frequency. This is what makes the iTeracare one of the best in the world. This was discovered by the American scientist in the 1980s. If you can see there, this is the wave band situated between the microwave and infrared. 0.3 to 30 terahertz. When you say tera, it means trillions. So tera means it vibrates in trillions of vibration. That is unimaginable. So it's not microwave like the microwave ovens and the microwave that it's emitted in gadgets like 3G, 4G, LTE, or radio waves. And it's also not photonic, which is the infrared, the ultraviolet, the X-ray, the gamma rays. Those are photonics. It's neither of those. It is in between. It is somewhere between 2 to 17 terahertz. That is called the terahertz gap. This is the sweet spot in between electronic and photonics. And so in 2004, when this US government said, hey, there's something about this, they named the terahertz technology as one of the top 10 technologies that will change the future of humanity. So it's now used in communication, used in aviation, used in biomedical. And American scientists, what they call this frequency? They call this the wave of life, because it matches the vibrational frequency of human cells. It resonates with human cells, so it charges the cells in the body. And Japanese scientists, they call this the light of life. And Chinese scientists, they call this God's wave band. So I'll show you some scientific data. This was a review feasibility study application of the terahertz, and this was published by the National Library of Medicine under the US government site. And hear this, watch this. It says, terahertz radiation is also used in the treatment of disease, including cancer. This is not me saying this. This is the US government site. And there is also treatment of angina. They have observed a positive effect on treatment and blood clotting parameters in patients with angina using what? Terahertz. And another one here, this was iScience of 2021 on November. It says that terahertz exposure enhances neuronal synaptic. In other words, the terahertz is good for the brain. If you got some problems in the brain, we have dementia, Alzheimer's, all of those stuff. Can this help? Absolutely. Science can show you that. We've got a lot of research papers, and my best one that I like is the Russian Academy of Sciences. Russia is doing a lot of research with the terahertz, and I don't even know if they're using it now in the war against Ukraine. I don't even know, right? But this is what Russia said. Terahertz is great for awakening, to awaken the human stem cells inside your body. We've got a lot of sleeping stem cells, especially in our spine. And once you use a terahertz to expose those sleeping stem cells, the stem cells will wake up, and that is good. Now, this is our scientist. His name is Mr. Yang Wen-jun. In 2014, he was the first scientist who successfully invented the first terahertz lightweight device in the world. So Prife International, this company is the only company that is authorized to distribute and market the authentic terahertz device in the world. Now, you will see a lot of this terahertz, in Alibaba, in Shopee, Lazada. It costs so cheap, but don't buy them. They are fakes. They're what we call replicas, imitations, and they emit, not terahertz, they emit a very, very dangerous radiation called EMF. So don't get them. You get it from Prife. So 2014, the first generation terahertz was priced at $412,000. It cost so much. This was the first one. 2017, it cost $19,800. The R&D, research and development, was millions of US dollars, according to Mr. Yang Wen-jun. And in 2019, this is our Pro device, the first, commercially available device that everybody can use in 2019, the Pro device, and 2021, the Red Hot Chili Pepper, which is the classic entry level, and the 2024, the 5th generation. Now, it's up to your choice. The same technology, but the power is different. Like the Pro is more powerful. So if money is not an issue, get the Pro. But if you want entry level, get the Classic. The Premium Plus is 2 times the price of the Classic. It's your choice. Clinical test reports have shown that the terahertz of the Iteracare has a great benefit against inflammatory problems. This is clinical test reports. Comprehensive health. Now, you see those quantum value. This is based on energy. They tested the energy of the person before and after, and these are the values. Amazing. Even for diabetes, 42,000. So if you have high sugar levels, you can use the terahertz, and it can help you in your problem. We've got test reports in our Pro devices. We also have test reports in our Premium Plus. This was all issued by the Beijing Research Institute of Science and Technology, which is one of the top research institute and testings all over the world. This is the Iteracare. We have the 3-in-1 core technology. Now, the terahertz, which is, I told you, the sweet spot of the electronic and photonic waves, which resonates with the cells of the body. This is what we have in the Iteracare. And the quantum energy, which is infused also there, this is what makes our device more powerful. Now, the quantum increases the penetration of the terahertz. There are some terahertz in the market, in case you don't know. And they can only penetrate skin deep, not beyond that. And that's a problem, because if you cannot penetrate beyond the skin, then what's the use, right? You got to penetrate into the vital organs, into the cellular level. And what makes Iteracare way advanced is the quantum energy that we place there. Optical quartz, this is exclusive mineral ingredients with the quartz crystal, and it's molded reaching almost 2000 degrees. So they made it into a glass, a molded glass, and it mimics 1/40th of the sunlight's energy, and it strengthens the auric fields in the body. These are the 5 features of Iteracare. Penetration, it heats up the bones and clear blockages. Activation through resonance, or we call it charging the cells. Identification, it's able to stop the growth of abnormal and mutated cells, and it's very safe. 0 radiation, 0 ultraviolet, and it's user-friendly. All right, excuse me. That water is amazing. I am drinking a charged water, and with OxyTap. I'll talk about the OxyTap later on. All right. So why do we need to charge the water? Okay. So you can see here, you have your pitcher, you have your glass, your flask. Make sure you use glass. You charge it. What happens is the molecular structure begins to break, and it becomes linear chain, making it so small so the water is easily absorbed into your body. Right? You might be drinking a lot of water and you feel bloated, right? And you thought you were hydrated. You're not hydrated. Hydration is within the cells. If the cells is not absorbing the water, the molecules, the oxygen, right? The H2O there, then your body is not hydrated. You have to break down the molecules so the body is hydrated. How to break it down? Use the Iteracare, charge the water, and you will see amazing. It's low frequency resonance water, 7.8 hertz. It's exactly the hertz of the Mother Earth. That's amazing. You're drinking that. Now, it can also be used to charge your vegetables and fruits, and it's also perfect for your pets. We've got a lot of testimonies, dogs, cats, birds. Even my fish was revived because of this Iteracare. Amazing. All right, curling camera. You can see there. Wow. This lady was blown away. This guy, this man's energy alignment, we call it the chakras. You know, we've got 7 of those. So they take a picture and it can show those 7 chakra. If it's aligned, if it's 100% aligned, it shows that your body is in homeostasis. This is science. Homeostasis means the body is in balance. Most people, their energy is imbalanced, especially when you're stressed. Wrong diet, you haven't slept well, you're panicking, you are probably in fear. A lot of reasons that can off balance your energy. And so they took a photo. This guy was at 75% energy alignment. Guess what happens? After 15 minutes of using the Iteracare, his energy alignment shoot to 92% in just 15 minutes. That is amazing. They increase it to 30 minutes and it shoot up to 100%. That's the power of therapy using the iTerra Care. It boosts your body's innate healing system. So you will feel sleepy. So sleeping is healing, right? So 1 hour of iTerra Care therapy is equivalent to like having 10 times of acupuncture, 20 times of cupping, 30 times of gua sha, and it's like having 40 times of massage. If you love massage, which I understand because I also love massage, but once you start using the iTerra Care, it's going to be curdled down. You're not going to have much massage. Like if you're having it once a week, you're going to have it probably once in a month. Why? When you start using, you will feel there's so much energy. It's like your body is in a relaxed state using the iTerra Care. Now, precautionary. For people who are pregnant, we don't recommend you using the iTerra Care at all. Use or drink the charged water. If your menstruation, don't blow there directly where there is bleeding. All right, open wounds, fresh wounds, fractured bones, don't blow there directly. Stent in the heart. Objects implanted in the body, don't blow there directly, or lens implanted in your eyes, don't blow there directly. So for more information, ask the person that invited you, or you can get the digital copy of our blowing guide, which is available online. All right. So second part of my presentation, let's talk about not just being comfortable, less and less of discomfort, no pain at all. I can stretch my hands, Nathan, I can walk, right? I was this and that. But my second part is, how can you achieve the ultimate human health? I'm sure everybody would agree with me. Nathan, I want to be healthy. I want to feel like when I was in my 20s, I want to have vibrance and energy. I can sleep better. My brain can think better. I don't want brain fogs. As you get older and older, people are saying, Nathan, I couldn't think the way I was thinking before, the way I was, assimilating thoughts. It's so different now. My energy level has gone down. What is the solution? How can I achieve the ultimate human health? That's the question. I would credit this to Gary Breckham. You follow this guy, he's a human biologist, and this is what he said. If you want to be super healthy, you follow this advice. And this is first the problem. This is what he said. There is a main reason why we are all becoming sick and having disease. The main reason is deficiency. Yep. Nathan, I'm eating a lot of foods. I'm taking a lot of supplements. What are you saying? I have deficiency? It could be the problem. Deficiency is like you take raw materials, you eat your food, take a lot of your vitamins, take a lot of fruits and vegetables, but if it's not converted into a form that the body needs, deficiency is the problem. So we need methylation. Yep, that's the solution. Methylation does not happen outside of your body. It happens inside your body. This is a biochemical process that converts the food, the raw materials you eat, into a usable form that the body needs. Right? Or else you're going to have deficiency. The perfect example is crude gas or crude oil. You cannot put crude oil inside your engine, right? It cannot interpret. The engine will not run. You got to process the crude oil, make it like lead-free, 91, 92, diesel gas, and you pump it inside your engine, and the engine can interpret the processed crude oil, making your engine run. That's called methylation. Methylation is a process inside the body, but a lot of people can no longer methylate. They keep eating and eating, taking all the supplements, and they are assuming they are healthy and efficient, but they're not. They still are deficient. They lack three things. How to methylate, how does the body methylate, and how can the body achieve the process of methylation? You need three things. Number one, grounding. Number two, oxygenation. And number three, sunlight. You need these three things so the body can methylate. These are energy-giving elements from nature. This is free. Yes, this is free, but most people are not doing this anymore. You go out with your slippers, with your shoes. Do you ground? You step in the soil, in the beach, in the sand, in the grass? No. Is everybody breathing now? No, you are breathing recycled air inside your office 8 hours a day. The same air you're breathing. No wonder your energy is low. Do you expose yourself to sunlight? No, because they said sunlight gives you cancers. Everybody is scared of sunlight, which is the opposite. So what do you do if you don't have this? luxury already. Now let's buy the superhuman protocol. This is from Gary Brecka. You know how much it costs? 150,000 US dollars. Well, celebrities and elites and rich people are buying this at a cost of 150,000 US dollars. That's very expensive. Now, I'm going to give you a solution, but let's talk about these three things first. Earthing. Why is grounding very important? We need magnetism from the earth. We are designed to be connected to Mother Nature by grounding. When you ground, it discharges your energy, those stress into the earth. It's like like a washing machine. You need to ground. There's a cable colored green and yellow there. You need to ground because any excess electricity goes to that grounding, right? So the same way with the body, we need to discharge, and we change the polarity of our cells, making our cells separated, more nutrients and oxygen gets in. Grounding is so important. It is also the best anti-inflammatory, called grounding. This is science. You can see that, you can Google that. And also grounding alkalizes your body. There is this a lot of marketing. They said you drink alkaline water and it makes your body alkaline. No. Science has already proven that drinking too much alkaline disrupts the microbiome inside your gut. You need acid to break down food inside your gut. Without acidity, and you keep drinking alkaline water, you're going to have a problem in your gut, the microbiome, and your alkalinity problem is not just now alkalinity problem. You're going to have a problem with your processing of digestion, absorption of nutrients. That's why drinking a lot of alkaline or highly alkaline water is not good for your health. So ground yourself if you want your alkaline body. Ground yourself, drink just the normal water, charged water, and take your vegetables and fruits. That's how you charge your body. All right. Number 2, oxygenation. We need oxygen from the air, fresh oxygen. And there is an oxygen crisis today. If you're living in a city area, you have less and less oxygen. You're breathing carbon monoxide, not oxygen. If you're staying in your room, it's all air conditioned, it's closed, there's no ventilation, less and less oxygen. That's why we've got a problem of cancer shooting up today, especially in city areas. Those even flying in the airplane, those. You can see this in Google. You can find out that there is 3 to 5 times more cancer to people working in the airplane than people working down there as a staff ground, right? You know this. Why? Because there's less and less oxygen in the airplane. So this is a proven fact that the crisis of oxygen can affect the health of humanity. Now, number 3, we need sunlight. We need light from the sun. We are meant to spend 85% of our time outdoors so we can convert those light so the body can produce vitamin D. You know how important vitamin D is. You know that. So, ladies and gentlemen, if we move farther away from these 3 things, we become sicker. That's the fact. If you don't do these 3 things every day, and this is looking into 5 years from now, 6 years from now, even 3 years, 10 years from now, the body is going to get sicker and sicker, losing its energy. Now, according to energy, it says that all diseases is a lowering of frequency. Yep. You know why people are sick? They have less and less energy. Every cell in our body is a battery. The hack is, now this is where it's going to get exciting. This is the hack. If you want to live long, healthy, vibrant, energetic, the hack is the cells. Your cells must be activated and optimized all the time. It's like the battery in your phone. If the phone has less battery, you cannot use the phone. It starts to freeze, starts to hang. The same with the body. The hack is you got to charge trillions of cells in your body. We've got 37 to more trillions of cells in the body. Charge it. How do you charge it? You charge it by grounding. You charge it by oxygenation. And you charge it using the sunlight, which is the most powerful energy giving life in this earth, called sunlight. So without the luxury to ground, without the time to breath work, without the time to go out for sunlight, I have a solution for you. You get the bio for grounding, you get the oxytap for oxygenation. This is all available in Prife, and you get the sunlight energy using the etheric air. This three combination is a perfect gift for your family. Now let's talk about the BioLite. We have the PEMF. Remember NASA a while ago? Yes, we have this in our bio. The same effect as grounding and even more. All right. It increases oxygen delivery, nutrient delivery. You can see the blood there. It starts to separate and allowing more nutrients and energy to enter your cells. You can see the Itera Bio is also great to burn fats, purifies the body. Cells activation, that's the word, cells activation, relieves inflammation. This is the power of the bio, why it has 3-in-1 core technology. The terahertz is there. Negative ions is there. This is like the highly oxygenated negative ions. And we've got the far infrared, which increases the temperature of your body. So you will notice when you start using the bio, you start sweating. You're going to lose a lot of the toxins out of your body through your skin by using the bio. Now, number 2, we need oxygenation. There's no better statement than this. It says here, the presence of oxygen is the absence of disease. Can you say that? Presence of oxygen is the absence of disease. Now, this is not Nathan who's saying that. This is science. Science says, doctor said that if there's enough oxygen in the body, that body has no disease at all. The oxytap is the solution. You know, when you drink oxytap, oxygenated water, you got 6 times higher oxygen absorption in your liver and 10 times faster oxygen absorption in your cells. Now, what's the difference between the oxytap and just using the breather, you know, those masks that you put there, the breather? The difference is that's made of gas, and it could be, you know, if you have too much of that, it could be a toxin. We call it oxygen toxicity if you have too much of that. So this one, no, because it's inside your water. You drink it, it goes straight to your bloodstreams. So let's go into some comparison here. Now we've got Evian, Fiji, Volvic, Dasani. These are famous brands in the market. Very famous brands. Some of them cost a lot. These are the oxygen level of these famous brands in the market. 7.41 for Evian. Fiji, 7.73. Volvic, 8. The Zani, 7.77. You know, look at the oxytap. With just 3 minutes of charging or infusing the water, you got 26 parts per million of oxygen in the oxytap. That is like 3 to 5 times more than just the water you bought in the grocery store. That is amazing. Now, let's compare the oxytap, even with natural water, you know, the mineral and spring water that you drink if you go to the mountains. That is only up to 20 ppm. And the oxytap can generate dissolved oxygen up to 45 parts per million if you do it 3 taps or 3 shots. That's the oxygen level. That is the power of the oxytap. Now, why is oxygen so important to the cells? We need oxygen, so the ATP, this is the source of energy, goes up and it helps the body in the cellular level. Now, when cells has enough oxygen, all right, what happens? The body will start to work properly. It's not glucose, it's not sugar that you need oxygen. With oxygen, the body starts to function properly. It begins to repair your injuries. That's why they take on, you know, they use this oxygen, even athletes, because it recovers the body faster. It keeps you young and alive. It fights infection when there is enough oxygen, and it removes the big C cells, cancerous cells, when you have enough oxygen in the body. So you need that. Now, this is what Dr. Otto Warburg said, a Nobel Prize winner. He said, cells, all right, can turn cancerous if it's deprived of oxygen for long periods of time. He's talking about good cells. All normal cells have a requirement for oxygen, but cancer cells can live without oxygen. Oh my gosh. All right. So if a cell is deprived 35% of its oxygen for 48 hours, it may become cancerous, according to Dr. Otto Warburg. So you need oxygen. If you want that removed in your body, you want energy, you need oxygen. This is another thing here. Oxygen and neurons combine for you to experience high elevated emotions, passion, joy, excitement, vibrance, happiness. If you don't have oxygen, you don't feel this stuff. So you need the raw material. You need the substance for you to feel high elevated emotions. You know, it's so hard to say, I am joyful, I'm happy, but you don't have oxygen. Can you do it? No. You need oxygen first. That's why when you are jogging, you know, you're in the gym, you feel, you know, the serotonin, you feel those dopamines in your body because of the oxygen. You pump the raw materials first and you feel the high elevated emotions. Now, sunlight, that is from the Itera Care, and I've shown you this a while ago. So, ladies and gentlemen, the key to become an ultimate human health lies in these three powerful combination. And we call this the Itera Bio, the oxygenation of the OxyTap, and the Itera Care. This is the trilogy of wellness. Get this. I'm sure you're going to love this. And you're going to get that ultimate human health when you get this and use this in the comfort of your home. I know for some of you would say it's kind of expensive, but hey, your best investment is your health. That is the greatest wealth. It is the health of your body, the health of your family. But to start with, Nathan, I don't have yet. Well, you can start with Itera Care and then go up the ladder, then get the OxyTap and get the Bio. This three combination will give you that superhuman health that you've been dreaming of. So Prife International is positioned to be the world's leader in human health using the most advanced frequency products today. And I'm very proud to be part of this company. We've got a lot of other, products, right? And this is one of our products. This is my favorite now. We call this the Envy Spec. It protects me from all this light. I got ring lights here, the laptops, all the lights. It's just hurting my eyes. And I do this Zoom every single week, like 2, 3, 4 times in a week. I need protection in my eyes. This is one of our products. It protects me from blue light, LED lights. It gives oxygen in my eyes, and it's a very powerful tool, very powerful technology. So Prife International, we are situated in KL, Malaysia, right? You can visit our building, you can visit our place, and you can meet our board of directors. They have over 100 years of collective leadership. Very amazing gentlemen, and we have already expanded to over 80 countries in 3 years' time. And I'm very proud of that. Over 80 countries, state, and stock is already in 3 years' time. And we have celebrated our first year anniversary in Malaysia. Our second anniversary was celebrated in Thailand. This year, January, it was packed with 10,000 people. It was so powerful. Oh my gosh, the energy was so high. And we have extended to North and Latin America. Mexico Magnifico branch will be open next month. We'll be there in Mexico to open our branch office. So I want to see you there. We've got Europe and Africa. All right. Europe, we've got Poland as our HQ in Warsaw, Poland. And Africa also, we're about to open also our new office in Kenya, Africa. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud of that. We've got Australia and New Zealand. I mean, this company is growing well. Now, I'm sure if you're here for the very first time, you would say, Nathan, I would love to do what you're doing because it seems that it's resonating in my heart. I want to help people. I want to empower people. I want to share the good news of health. Join us. You can get any of our devices, join us. And if you want to make more, right, do more and make money here, you are most welcome. We can teach you, we can guide you, and you can, who knows, you can be one of the awardees here in Prife, and I would love to see you succeed together with us here in Prife International. So take a screenshot or take a QR code reader, get my Telegram channel, join our ielite.org in the website. That is where you get a lot of materials. So ladies and gentlemen, good evening to everybody. Thank you for being with me. My name is Nathan. It is a pleasure to be here, and I do this every Thursday night, USA, and that is Friday morning, for the Philippine time. Let me stop my sharing and let's go into some of sharers that would love to share today. All right. Oh my. Whew. That was great. That was great. Okay. All right. Now I can ask you to unmute. You can now unmute, but if there's somebody here who'd like to share, please raise your hand, use the emoticon, raise your hand, and I'd like to call you. Make sure your video is on, camera is on, and then share what you have in mind to inspire our listeners today, and cut it to just 2 minutes if you can. All right. So anybody who likes to share, our users, and if you're a first timer, please go to the meeting chat. All right. Let me know if you're here for the very first time. Thank you for being here. All right. So let's go to the Lily. Lily Matias is from Malolos, Bulacan. All right. We've got Matsu says AI. All right. So, and she's asking for the slide. Now, regarding the slides, you join my Telegram channel. These slides are available there. All right. So this is collated. So you just collate it, get the slides. If you want to use this is free. This is for everybody. All right. So, and that is like my support to the entire organization. So if you want to know more, get it. All right. So we've got a sharer. The first one, and is a great buddy, a great man. I like to call Mr. Tom Hoover. Mr. Tom, go ahead, share to us what you have in your mind. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
There you go.
How's that?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. Great. Great. I've been unplugged about 15 or 20 times during your presentation. So hopefully it'll stay on. It's been staying on the last part. So just a great job. And I'm so excited about this company. You know, I've been a user for 2 years and 3 months. It's been fantastic for me personally. No more gout. I feel much better than I have even in my 50s. I'll be 75 this year. I just feel fantastic. It's been great for my neighbors and other people that I've talked to. Guy across the street had 4th-stage prostate cancer, no more cancer. He was just told last Monday, a week ago Monday or so, that he can be off all his medications. Just fantastic. And you know, this week I've been super excited about cleaning. Is that weird? You can use this charged water in a spray bottle for cleaning, and it is amazing. I haven't washed my cars for since we last had a snow, and they put salt on the roads and stuff. You just spray it a little bit, wipe it off with a microfiber, leaves a beautiful finish. It gets through the bugs. Have you ever seen those videos of the frying pan? Years ago when Deshang just had the terahertz water device, they have a greasy frying pan. And of course, if you put water on a frying pan, you know what's going to happen. It's not going to work. And just a greasy mess. Spray it with terahertz water, wipe it out with a paper towel, do it again, spray it, wipe it out with the paper towel, and it looks like it came out of the dishwasher. And if anybody has stainless appliances, they've talked us into lately. Everybody's got stainless wash or refrigerators and stoves and dishwashers. And especially if you have sunlight coming into your kitchen, oh my gosh, they look terrible. And there's all these expensive cleaners you can buy, and none of them seem to work at all. You spray plain terahertz water on there, wipe it off with a clean microfiber, and it looks like it's in the showroom. It's amazing. No streaks, no fingerprints. We have a lot of glass in our home, everything. So it's if you think about that commercially, there could be a super opportunity. And what develops? Well, you charge the water with this, and you know, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that. Try the wand on yourself. You can't believe the difference. And But just the water alone is just health-wise, it's amazing. This cleaning is, to me, is just, it's got me really wound up thinking. I'm contacting our church that has buildings all over the world, and there's three things: there's cost, there's toxicity. Who wants toxicity from all these chemicals used for cleaning? Why
That's
not
right.
use charged terahertz water? And you have abrasiveness. The fixtures, the sinks, the countertops, the faucets, and everything else. And after a while, the abrasiveness of these chemicals wears out, and it doesn't with this super soft, super lovely terahertz water. That's what I got to
Wow.
say.
Thank you so much, Tom. Thank you for that.
You betcha.
I'm gonna try that at home. I'm gonna start doing that. Thank you for that
Oh my
tip.
God. It's fantastic. Not only on your skin, everything.
Wow. Oh
If
my
my wife
God.
buys something from the store, like a 409 or something, and sprays it, I just get all choked up and it's terrible. This stuff works like mad. It really
Wow.
does.
Thank you so much,
And
Tom.
use it on your Envy specs too. I think my connection thing went bad again.
No, I think it was CTO Nathan got disconnected.
Ah. Well, before he comes back, everybody can hear me.
Yes, we can. Yes, we
Please
can. Tom.
try this. Put it in a spray bottle. Try it. It's fantastic.
All right. Thank you so much.
Absolutely everything. You bet. Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you, Tom. I am having also some issues with my internet. I was just cut off also. I missed that last part, Tom, but thank you so much. Now we've got some people here in the meeting chat. They said that, okay, let me read that. Bing said, my husband had a stroke last April 13th, 2024. And we bought May 4th. And in second week, he got up, now walking and good in speech. Thank you, Lord, for the iTerra care. That is so nice to know. Thank you, Bing, for sharing. Matsu says, she said, really nice to know. Beth says, I got disconnected. So yes, everybody, thank you for being here. I see you again next week. For those who are here for the very first time, maraming salamat. Thank you so much. And blessings to all of you. I got good news. The one star, for those of you who wants to rank up, the 1-star achieving what do you call this requirement is now extended to 2 months. So instead of achieving it in 1 calendar month, it is now extended to 2 months. And that is a great news for everybody who wants to rank up. So thank you, everybody. Stay tuned. Get a lot of updates from our Telegram. And I'll see you again next week. Let me share some the songs, okay? And we are now good to go. Thank you and blessings to everybody. Have a great night.
Deep in our heart, our dreams take flight. We are one shining with celestial light. Through the trials and triumphs, united in strength, we empower. With passion ablaze, we forge ahead, excellence our mantra. We strive to be the best in the world for all to see. We are Prife, we change your life, bound by a vision, our spirits soar high. Innovation rises, our anthem, our pride. Love for humanity, talent and desire. In excellence and fire, we reach higher. We are Prife, we change your life. In the halls of innovation, our dreams unfurl, a tapestry of brilliance for all to believe. With hearts intertwine, we march as one. Our journey is endless, we're pioneers of progress. We embrace health, wealth, and beauty. We are Prife, we change your life, bound by a vision, our spirits soar high. Innovation rises, our anthem, our pride. Love for humanity, it's our burning desire. In excellence and fire, we reach higher. We are Prife, we change your life. 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 We are committed to realize our dreams. Together we stand united, hand in hand. With the power of frequency, the future is steady. Without your care, the world is better. The world is better. The world is better. We are Prife, we change your life, bound by a vision, our spirits soar high. Innovation rises, our anthem, our pride. Love for humanity, it's our burning desire. In excellence and fire, we reach higher. We are Prife, we change your life. We are Prife, we change your life. We are. Without Turkey, the world is better. World is better. The world is better. We are Prife, we change your life, bound by a vision, our spirits soar high. Innovation rises, our anthem, our pride. Love for humanity, it's our burning desire. In excellence and fire, we reach higher. We are Prife, we change your life. We are Prife, we change your life. We are Prife, we change your life, bound by a vision, our spirits soar high.